Dr. Martin Lake was a brilliant CERN scientist who had dedicated his life to understanding the fundamental nature of the universe. He had spent years working on the Large Hadron Collider, the world's most powerful particle accelerator, hoping to discover new particles and unlock the secrets of the cosmos. One day, while conducting experiments on the collider, Dr. Lake made a discovery that would change his life forever. Through a series of complex calculations, Dr. Lake discovered that by tuning the collider to a specific frequency, he could create a portal into an extra-dimensional chaos realm. Excited by the prospect of exploring new frontiers of science, he activated the collider and opened the portal. To his horror, Dr. Lake found that the realm was inhabited by Lovecraftian-like demonic beings that fed off the negative emotions of sentient beings. These ancient, Eldritch horrors, in spirit form, began to possess people from all walks of life, joining them together in a massive, hive mind gestalt. The possessed individuals were driven by a single purpose: to build an even larger particle accelerator that they intended on using to release their dark demon god from a realm similar to the Christian version of hell. Dr. Lake was horrified by the devastation that the demonic beings were causing in the human world. He knew that he had to act fast to prevent the end of the world. He worked tirelessly to find a way to close the portal, but the possessed individuals were too powerful, and their numbers were growing every day. One day, while he was trying to shut down the portal, Dr. Lake met a middle-aged man named James, who had managed to resist the possession of the demonic beings. James had managed to break free of their control, and he knew how to wake up the other possessed people before they could do more harm. Dr. Lake and James worked together to break the spell that the demonic beings had cast over the possessed individuals. They managed to wake up a significant number of them, and together they fought against the remaining possessed individuals who were still under the control of the demonic beings. They managed to hold off the impending doom, and Dr. Lake finally succeeded in closing the portal. But the victory came at a great cost. The experience of confronting such unspeakable horrors had taken a toll on Dr. Lake's sanity. He was haunted by the visions of the demonic beings, and his mind began to unravel. He was committed to an insane asylum near Miskatonic University, where he spent the rest of his life as an unsung hero, still haunted by the horrors that he had seen. James, however, continued to live a happy life, grateful for the gift of life that Dr. Lake had given him. He knew that the world was a better place because of the sacrifice that Dr. Lake had made, and he made sure that his memory was never forgotten. In time, the portal was forgotten, and the world moved on, but the memory of Dr. Lake's bravery lived on in the hearts of those who knew the truth.